Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen of the conference, it certainly gives me pleasure to introduce a young man from the state of Oklahoma. He is a member of the NAACP, his whole family are members. So it's a pleasure that I present to you Coach Ken Zacher, the basketball coach at Nowata, Oklahoma. Ken, come up.
Thank you. I won't take just a minute. Mr. Stewart, I was the basketball coach. December, our squad elected a young man who happens to be black. After this, the superintendent of schools and principal of schools and some of the school board thought that I should ask my captain to step aside and allow the queen to choose her escort, the queen being a white girl. I said no, by no means would we do this. Our superintendent has told me that in no way will I ever coach basketball there again. Our whole philosophy was this: they hired me as an educator to remove ignorance, and if I perpetuated ignorance and racial prejudice, I wouldn't be doing my job.
I wanted to be a coach because of his influence on me.
Outside of my dad, Ken Zacher influenced me more in that 1 year than any other man in my life.
It makes it a total life's work. He goes out in the community.
I said I owe everything in the world to Ken Zacher, and I mean that, everything. Coach hits me up on Wednesday. He says, Bob, we got a clinic we're going to. He said, it's a basketball clinic on race relations.
I wanted to thank Ken for what he was doing for the black basketball players and racial relations. And this was a big thing with Ken.
Actually, there was no issue until we had the nerve to elect a black captain. Then it became an issue.
And I'm like, for me, and but it set it off right there. Throw the kids out, and it was me that said that.
Whispering to ourselves, would we be shocked?
I knew it was coming. I knew something was coming.
Do whatever you got to do to get rid of those coaches.
Daddy! Daddy!
The reports of the abuse of Coach's 6th grade daughter, these are all things that you would never think would happen, but did.
About 10 years old, I used to wish he would go away because he was so scary.
1976 was really a tough year for Ken Zacher. He found out that his wife was going to divorce him.
Fired me as the coach. Coaching is everything.
And come to find out that he had mental disorder of some kind that we had no idea.
A brain malfunction.
None of this is my fault!
There were just things that happened that weren't acceptable to me that he would do or say or the way he would treat me.
There are things you can do to make it all go away.
Dad, can you hear me? Why do you have to be this way? Why can't you be normal like everybody else's parent?
When they said your dad has taken his life, finally, thank God, he's gone.
How troubled he must have been to have taken his own life.
I said, car wreck? He says, no, Jack, suicide.
Let God, let Spirit, let the care and professional help of someone else help you.